Good morning. Today is the 4th of April, 2023. The time is 11:40 a.m. Today is Tuesday. Um, this morning, I guess around 7 something, I um I did read scripture. I read Genesis, I think it was 15 and 16. I didn't get nothing. I didn't get any of it. Not even. I don't think I even got the prayer. Because I was reading off of the computer instead out of my Bible. Because I could see it better. They are really attacking my eyes. Especially this one here. It's really hurting. And so I just decided I'll just read it off the computer. And see, once I read it off the computer, the camera, I can't see the camera. And the camera here shut down. Started back up and shut back down. But that's not why I'm doing this video. I did want to add that on there because I'm going to reread it. I'm going to do Genesis 15 to 16 again. And this time I read out my Bible. For some days now, they really been, this eye is really hurting. This the eye I keep seeing that camera coming out or whatever that software is that's in my eye. But I got an extremely sharp pain either yesterday or day before yesterday. I mean, it was really sharp pain. Like somebody shot me in my eye. But I was in the house. Which they don't mean nothing. Because they always shoot me in something. In the house. But it's really hurting. But I was sweeping. And I was just thinking about when I was in electronics school. And we had the instructor had went over something, and he said he wasn't going to test us on it, but he did test us on it because I understood it. And so what I did, I showed everybody, the whole class, how to do the procedure, and they all learned it. Everybody passed it except for me. And I was just thinking about it. How my brain just went blank. And I was just thinking, how could I know the test so good and I show everybody else how to do it? Everybody passed it but me. I was the only one in the whole class that flunked. But my brain just went completely blank. Through the whole test, I couldn't even figure out nothing. And it just dawned on me, them people was working on me back then. Even though I know that they was things started happening to me back in the 80s. But I think it went back further than that because I probably done told this story before how I used to walk. And when I get to like an intersection, my brain would just go blank. But I would keep walking. I'm still walking. I'm walking out in front of cars. And in Washington, D.C., I lived on the B Street, Ridge Road. We lived off of Ridge Road. And Ridge Road is right off of Medicine Avenue. It's been a long time since I lived in it. I was a teenager, 16 years old. My mama died when I had just turned 16. So we moved to D.C. with my sister. And I was coming from the store. And I remember walking toward the red light. But once I got to the red light, my brain just went blank. And I walked right on out into the street. And Medicine Avenue is a very, very busy highway. One of the main highways in D.C. on the southeast side. And I walked right out in front of all those cars. I was right there. The cars were right here. And I've done that more than one time. But I'm realizing this is being done to me. And when I took that test, that was being done to me. Someone was making my brain go. Just like now, when I go in blank places now, I could be praying and I go in a blank place. And I don't even know if I finished praying or not. They'll put me to sleep like night before. I think it was night before last. I was reading Psalms 18, and I just got so like a drunk sleepy, a doped up sleepy. Well, I couldn't even finish. I never did finish reading it, but I knew it was demonic, pure demonic attack. It's how much these people watching me. They know when I go in my sister's room, they'll just make the floor hot. This is pure demonic. And I keep hearing people that's supposed to be prophets. It's just making me wonder about them. Because they're talking about stuff that we going through. But they don't never say that it's the government doing it. They just say it's demonic. And they kind of talk like it's our fault that we going through this. And I know that's a lie. I know that's not the truth. Because I'm not living what I used to live. And it's been years ago. In the time that I have messed up, God knows that I was raped by men, that I trusted. I became friends with them. So that's why I don't trust no more. I don't trust nobody no more. I don't trust male or female because women tell lies. And some of them, you can't even tell if they gay or what. You just don't know what people no more. You just don't know people. I know I'm not gay. I don't have no desire for no woman. But see, these devils are trying to make you have that type of desire because of the software that they put in us. They can manipulate those software to make you feel what they want you to feel. My sister, feeder tube going off. Let me go. A lot of time when I'm washing dishes or hanging out clothes or sweeping, my mind will go places where things will come up and I have heard from God like that. I remember one time I had asked God a question. God, it was 3 days before I got the answer. But I was hanging out clothes. And that's when I got my answer from God. A lot of time I be doing something. Cause a lot of time when I'm doing things, I'm quiet and I don't know. I don't understand it myself. Feel like I go into concentration. I be concentrating on what I don't know. Don't be nothing really. Or maybe I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. But those are times when I will get answers from God. But that just came back to my memory. How I really understood the test. And I showed everybody else how to do it. And when we did it, I'm the only one that didn't pass. And it bothered, and it really did bother me. Because I understood how to do the test where I taught them how to do it. The whole class, and it was men that had been in the Navy and in the Air Force. Smart, very smart men. These guys were very smart, but they was something about that procedure. They didn't understand it, and I showed it to them. I understood it, and when I explained it to them, some of them I did one-on-one. When I explained it, and everyone passed it, but me. I'm the only one that didn't pass. My mind just went blank, and they do that now. They do that now, especially with, like, if I'm talking little simple words, my mind will just go blank, and so I have to put another word that means something similar to it. But the word I'm trying to say is a word that I know, but it just leaves me. And the reason why I'm telling this, because somebody else may be going through the same thing, you know. I just want people to know they're not crazy. Because this is the way people, even your own family, are trying to make you feel like you're crazy. Oh, it's just in your head. Oh, you just do. That's the craziest thing. And this guy here, this was an ex-boyfriend from years ago. He contacted me on the internet, and I let him know that I realized he was a gang stalker because I caught him after we broke up. Years after we broke up, I caught him gang stalking me twice, and then he gonna tell me but we were typing to each other. Cause I don't talk to him on the phone or nothing. He just happened to see me on the internet and contact me. And I let him know I don't want no parts of you. And I let him know that I know he was gang stalking me. He told me that's the craziest thing I ever heard of. Yeah, right. I caught him gang stalking me. I mean, he was right in this the car. He was standing right in front of the car, but I was in the back seat looking at him. So when I saw him, I could see a guy. At first, I didn't realize it was him because he had his back turned to me. And then he turned sideways, and I realized this him. He kept looking at his phone, and he was looking around, because they were telling him where I was, but he didn't see me because I was in the back seat, and I had scrunched down in the seat where he couldn't see me, but I'm looking at him. And the first time I saw him, I went to a pawn shop. So he was in the pawn shop telling the cashier about me. So I knew the cashier was acting strange, but at the time I didn't know about gang stalking. Until later, when I realized about gang stalking, I realized what he was doing. Because the dude acted strange toward me, and then he was acting strange. And when I walked in, he walked away from the cashier and walked around. And then that's where I was going, because what I was looking for was over where he was standing. And then he walked on out. He didn't even speak or nothing. I didn't speak neither. I actually was surprised to see him. But he knew where I was going because I had get someone to take me there. And the guy took me. A guy from my hometown that stayed up here. Actually, we were schoolmates. And they always know where you're going. And so he got there before I did. And that's what they would do. Places that I would go and do my shopping, or restaurants that I go eat, they go and tell the people about me. That's why I don't date no more. Because I realized men from my past were gang stalkers. And they were setting me up big time. Well, I've been going through gang stalking for many years. All in my school, they were going out to my classes and to the church that I was going to, attending. But I just wanted to tell this video. I'm not going to stay on here long. I just wanted to talk about, that test that I had everybody pass it but me. So I'm not going to stay on here. Every time I come in my room, see, I'm in my bedroom, right? Every single time I come in here, I don't even be hearing it sizzling until I come in my room. Because they got something coming in through my window. And then my feet, I can't even set my feet flat on the floors nowhere in the house. Well, see, I don't have that chair, nothing to set my feet, prop my feet up unless I do it on the bed. I can prop my feet on the bed. But a lot of times they'll just make it go higher, make it go harder rather, because it's already high. But I'm not going to stay on here. I just wanted to talk about that. And then how I read scripture. And I mean, the whole camera went off. It came back on and went right back off again. I didn't get no reading, no praying, none of that. And just like I was reading Psalms 18. I mean, I was like, somebody had to shot me up with some dope. But I was still trying to read. I got close to finishing, but I don't think I finished. You know, these people are just so evil. So evil. And I'm just determined that, you know, nothing they do will make me fall. Just like I did do a video yesterday, but I didn't post it. I actually deleted it because I got mad. I got so upset. I did redo it, but I still didn't post it. The old lady over there, she got some kind of letter, and she went over to the band man, showing it to him. First, she went over there without the letter. So I guess she went over there to talk to him. They got some kind of mail, so I don't know exactly what it's about. But it was important enough for her to come out her house in the wet because it had rained, and go over to his house and talk to him about it. Then she go back home and get the letter and come back for him to look at it. So he go in the house, I guess, to find his, but he had done threw it in the trash. So he went in the dumpster and got it out. So they was talking about it, you know, because they were looking at the letter. And then later on, this girl come walking by. That's what made me mad. That she come walking by here all slow and stuff with her baby in the stroller out there in the dampness. And here she come. There she go. Now I got the thing on live. I'm gonna turn this around so y'all can see her. Cause here she come. As I talk, there she is. I'm not even videoing out there, but I'm getting ready to put this on pause and turn this thing around so y'all can see her. Cause I got really pissed off with her yesterday. Cause it was wet yesterday. I don't know if that's the same one or not. Cause the one yesterday, she had dark hair. That's her. That's her. She might have had on a wig yesterday, cause that's that same walk. But that's her. And the reason why I got upset is because they saying I'm some dangerous person. That this whole entire neighborhood got to watch me, and they're not watching me. They're attacking me. They're actually torturing me. I mean, every day I'm getting stiffer and stiffer. My body just is in pain. And then she walking by here all slow. And then she got that baby out there. If that's a baby, it could be a doll baby. You know, I don't know. All I knew is a stroller. And it's wet and damp outside. And they want that cop yesterday. This better. I got to get a new battery. But this thing may cut off because it's saying my battery is low. But right now it's still going. But I just wanted to show her. And this is what I got pissed off with. She walking by here by herself with a baby. And if we were dangerous people, no, that's a baby. I can see the baby. That is a baby. If we supposed to be dangerous people, we done ran out there and whooped her, get her a good beating, but nobody bothered her because we not dangerous people, and that's why I didn't post it because I really got really pissed off, and some of the stuff I said, I probably should. I didn't cuss, and I won't cursing. What I was saying though was about whooping her, and I shouldn't have been saying that. So I didn't post it. Neither one of them. Like one of them I deleted. One of them it's still on my computer, but I didn't post it because I still was saying things. Because I was just mad. These people are really, they hurting me. I'm in pain. I'm 64 years old being tortured over lies that the sheriff department and the police and the military are telling, going to neighborhoods. Everywhere we go, they go. And I really got mad. I need to go ahead and cut it off. Like I'm getting mad all over again. I'm getting upset all over again. So let me just cut it off while I am saying.